What's up, America? This is Kim and Neil with Geauga Firearms Academy. Thanks for watching. Today we're going to check out a holster company from the great state of Oklahoma. More than just the home of Joe Exotic and his expired Walmart meat. What is it, a tiger zoo? Just kidding, half my family's from there. It's called Tulster, so let's get started.
By the way, this swag shirt right here, which is really cool, is one of their designs, so you can check that out. Before we get started with this video, I need to apologize to all our followers because as much as we try to do to give you the best content and the best information we can, sometimes even we get bamboozled. And so I did a holster review on a company called Amberide, which turns out to be a Chinese knockoff company. They do have a shell company here in the United States, so I guess they got one on me. However, the OGs of the actual holster, Tulster, actually reached out to us. Not so much to do a review, but because they wanted to let us know what the situation was. Don't want to get into that. However, it was brought to our attention, and these are the real guys, the real creators of this holster, and they have some awesome features. So I want to give them the spotlight on this one and talk about their holsters and their accessories. We have a pretty good sampling of some both different patterns and colors, but also different holsters and styles, and some of their accessories. So to kind of run down right here, the holsters that you see right here that have the metal clip on here, which I'm a big, huge fan of. In fact, I would say this is only the second company that has a clip on here, which I'm not a big fan of clips. I like belt loops. This is the only one that I would say, or second one I should say, that I would support as a 100% reliable, will never come off your belt setup. So I'm just gonna put this against the white background. You're going to see it's just a metal wire type clip, but it makes a complete circle, and there is no chance this thing is ever coming off. So from that perspective, I love that. And this particular holster, the way this is set up, these are called the Oath, okay, the Oath holsters. They have this metal clip set up, and then they have this spacing wing on here, which I absolutely love on all holsters now. Tried one years back, and this makes a huge difference. I'm going to show you how close that these actually keep the grip of the pistol to your body. It's pretty amazing. But as you can see here, they sent us a couple different variety of colors here. These are the carbon fiber, kind of like a rose red kind of color there. We got the that Krypton camouflage, some gray, and regular black. But all the patterns look really nice. These guys are called the Eco Carriers, and these are super awesome. So the way this guy works back here, it's a 1/8 Allen key, by the way. You can make your adjustment. They give you an Allen key with it. But basically, you can adjust the retention, so however firm or loose you want to adjust that, simply by adjusting the screw back here. And you can also, as you can see, switch the clip to either side. So obviously the way this is set up, since the bullets would be forward, this would be for inside the waistband, but we could obviously take this off, switch it to the other side, and make it an outside the waistband carrier as well. They've got pretty decent plastic robust clips on here. Again, as far as clips go, these are pretty standard fare. The construction, as you can see, is very nice. But where the big difference is from this Tulster brand, as far as fit and finish, really comes in with these holsters, which I'm going to show you in a second. But as you can see, it's a fairly simple mechanism. Basically, as you make the screw tighten or loosen, it's going to put more or less pressure on the inside, and it's going to be able to allow you to use different mags. So I could take a Glock mag in here, a Sig mag in here, and just make the adjustments I need. And then I have one mag carrier here that is very convenient, and I'm really a big fan of this setup. So then on this side, we have the profile. This is kind of like, I guess, their standard or original setup. This is a CZ. But as you can see here, the way this is cut is perfect. It is about as minimal profile as you can possibly get. The trigger guard is, I mean, it's literally flush. It's pretty incredible how precise they got that to fit. So there is absolutely no extra bulk on this holster whatsoever. I like the sweat guard that comes up, covers the slide completely, so none of that is actually going to be making contact with you. My opinion, I know opinions vary, but my opinion is I like the trigger guard, the magazine release to be uncovered. I've had some holsters in the past where when it got pushed on the body, it would depress the magazine release. In this case, I've never had any issues with this, and I prefer the magazine release to be pressed there. Also, when we're doing administrative reloads, So for classes, we use this a lot. So administrative reload, if you're not familiar with that term, this holster would be, or this gun would be in your holster, and then you would go to a loading staging area while you're loading up mags. And so what you would do is just press the magazine release, take your mag out, load it up, put it back in the gun, and then we would give you the opportunity to load and make ready on the line. And that way you can load guns and stuff in between drills or while you're waiting. And so I like the feature where I don't have to remove the gun at all. I just press the button. So just my opinion, I like that setup. One of the advantages with this oath setup is this, what they call a sidekick, but this wing spacer here that pushes against the belt. When you get a standard profile holster like this one, as you'll notice, that feature is not on here. And there's also no holes. So Tulster came up with a very slick setup to do that. And Kim is going to do it right now and show you how to add these, what they call the sidekick, which is this guy right here, onto your holster. And this red holster is for the 19 or 45 or what have you. These are the two I've been wearing the most. This is my issued gun, so I carry this quite a bit. And as again, you can see the profile on that is amazing. It is literally not one speck bigger than the gun. It's really a minimalist holster. I really like it. So she's going to show you how easy it is to add this to your gun.
Now I'm going to show you how to put on the sidekick. It comes with the two different sizes. One's for a single stack and one's for a double stack. It comes with a 3M primer and then the 2 adhesive pads. It does come with a QR code, so if you want additional instructions on how to do it, you can do that. But first we're going to start off with prepping it. So it comes with an alcohol wipe. We just want to wipe down the area and make sure it's nice and clean. And also cleaning the back of the clip that we're going to use. Then it says you're supposed to crush this and then shake it up to get it ready. Feel like I have a shake weight, a little tiny one. So now we're going to take the 3M primer and put it on the back of this attachment piece and then also on the holster itself. We're going to wait 2 minutes and let it dry. And now we're going to take this part by the gritty part and we're going to stick it on the adhesive pad. We're going to line it up and peel it off. And now we're going to take this and put it on top of the trigger guard. We want to make sure it doesn't stick out over, so put it right here in this section. Press it down firmly.
So basically your end result is you're going to come up with this sidekick. Okay, this is the one I did. Also, I didn't mention earlier, but as you see here, the clip, the attachment point here is at a 0 cant. That's the way I like it. I just left this one so you could see it is adjustable just by adjusting those screws. And of course your retention on both are adjustable as well. So let's see why this is such a big deal. So end result, I'll show you the oath as well. But now if I lift this up, I want you to see how close. So if you look straight on, how close that keeps the pistol to my body. I mean, that is pretty incredible. There is like no space in there whatsoever. Which is also important. You're going to get really down underneath to be able to draw that out. But this is exactly what you want, a nice tight concealment. That is ideal. This again was the red one was the profile, okay? And this is the oath. Honestly, the real difference in my opinion between these two is if you value more conveniently taking it on and off, with this clip style, this is going to be easier to take on and off on a regular basis. This one is kind of it's a little bit more difficult, and it should be, because it's definitely more secure. So you're going to get more security on this side with it staying on all the time, and a little bit more convenience with it being able to be removed with the other one. But they're both phenomenal. But I want to show you how it keeps it close to the body with the oath. This wire clip here, the metal clip rather, I keep saying wire, but it's just a flatter clip. This thing is very tight to the belt, and you'll see here I can barely, if I wanted to adjust it, it's very difficult, which is what you want. Once you put this thing on, it's not going anywhere. So let's see what it looks like with the gun in here. So there you go. Once again, you can see how tight that is to the body. There is no space in there.
And Neil and I were really passionate about making this video because recently I've had, and several other people have had, their pictures and video clips stolen from a lot of Chinese overseas companies. They'll actually like Photoshop pictures of their holster in my hand, and then when I write to them, they just block me. So we understand what it's like to have your hard works taken, so we're glad to right that wrong. So if you are interested in a high quality holster from an actual company Made in the USA in the great state of Oklahoma. Check them out. We'll put the links below if you guys want to get one of their cool mag pouches that's universal or one of their really nice and well-made holsters. If you like this video, please give us a thumbs up, a like, a share, a comment. We always love to hear from you guys. If you haven't already, make sure you subscribe here on YouTube. You can also find us on Facebook, on Instagram, and we put all of our premium content on Patreon. Until next time, remember, it's always better to be judged by 12 than carried by 6.